Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your June reading, June predictions, forecasts, messages, whatever comes out here. I have a great reading planned and set up. I have got all of these cards exactly where I need them, and we are going to be doing a little bit of everything. So, you can check around on the timestamps unless you're watching this live. If you're watching it live, then it's just obviously going to have to play all the way through. But if you're replaying this after the live, you can click on the timestamp. If you don't want to watch the entire video, you can just go to the section you need. Anyway, I'm creating this video for you on June 1st or June 2nd, 2025, depending on where you live in the world. It's June 1st where I'm at. Keep in mind, though, tarot is timeless, but in the pre-shuffle, I got a lot of energy about finances. So the strongest thing that came through for me in the pre-shuffle were about finances. So there might be areas that come up about maybe saving, or only making important purchases, I don't know, or maybe finding a job, okay, or some side money or whatever. There's a lot, I feel, for money to come out first before relationships. I do feel like relationships are also in there. Obviously, we're going to do a lot about relationships anyway. We're going to get started in your reading, but before I do, I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, so thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are at, whenever you're watching this. All right, what's the overall energy for June for Aquarius? Oh, and I forgot to tell you that welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. Oh my God, no, there's no way. This is just too crazy. Not when I have all of these cards here. There are going to be some changes, okay, and there's going to be a decision that is going to, it's going to be, the decision you make will put you in a better place, a more stable place, okay? But as a result of that decision, you will be having some new people come in, all right? Soul connections, soul tribe, whatever that is, okay? Money or love. What you don't see, because I'm going to pull more cards out of that. I don't like how they all fell out. But I don't believe in coincidence, so I'm just going to take a look at this real quick. Some of you have somebody strongly thinking about messaging you, okay? It keeps going around and around in their mind. And, it's like somebody is like just ready to message, okay, or reach out, but it could even be somebody who has, like, they change their mind quickly. And it could be like, like they might not be able to help it. It could be a thing where, a medical thing, where they just do that. They change their mind real quick, or talk themselves out of it. Because there's just like, there's a lot here with the mind with this person. Anyways, okay. It doesn't have to be a disorder. I'm just saying I feel like somebody makes, like, it's going to reach out and then doesn't. That kind of thing. All right, now, give me overall energy for June, please. I also would take this as probably a lot of movement and activity in June. All that glitters, and it came out in the reverse. I don't keep these in the reverse. So I do feel there is the veil thinning, things being revealed in our personal lives, also on our larger scale, like in general, things being revealed. All right, truths being revealed, and definitely another strong energy of connecting with soul tribes and soul groups, okay? Reconnecting, connecting, a lot about family here and connections, and that also means connections that feel like family, okay? Whether you're blood related or not, they are family to you. We have numbers you could be seeing are 2, 7s, 9s, 11, 1, 7, and 6. Those might resonate with you in some way, life path or otherwise. All right. 3D energy. We have the game of life and the love oracle here mixed together. That way I can get more messages. More messages. So I do feel like things in your personal life, if there's anything getting revealed, I feel it's going to be have a lot to do with your relationships, whether work-wise, romantic-wise. And so that might be what causes, your soul tribe here to be showing up for you, okay? Okay, we have surrender, relationship. There was a relationship somewhere that was a lesson. Love yourself, single, fears of not being accepted. And that's been coming out in your Aquarian readings in general, that somebody might feel like you're mad or won't reciprocate. Okay, so there is someone who could possibly be single. All right, and they want to be with you, platonic or not, you know what I mean? Like, they want your company. But maybe somebody feels like you don't want their company. Roles can be reversed because, you might be watching for an Aquarius, but we have love yourself. So definitely a bad relationship. Okay, I'm leaving that bad relationship, or I left it, that bad job or whatever. I see through it now. So there's a lot about that. So this is showing up for the month of June. So there could be these type of changes that are definitely coming out in love and money. This is just like surrender to the divine. It's like, okay, I know that the divine has my back. Okay, it's all going to work out in my favor, even if it appears that it's not. We have intuition and spiritual protection on the bottom of the deck. It didn't come out, so I'm not bringing it out. But someone could be getting tarot readings on you, vice versa. Some of you you guys are tarot readers, and maybe this is a confirmation. There's some message here for you. And spiritual protection. Well, this is nothing new to you. This has come out in your reading several times. So, that's just saying evil eye, hater, bad intentions, whatever form. But I feel like this card often is just a reminder that you are spiritually protected, okay? Always stay in tune here with your intuition. I feel like also another highlight for June, I feel overall, is health. That also came out. We have that here as well. So I do feel like you will be focused on health, okay? For whatever reason. Could just be because you want to. Could be because the weather. Whatever reason. But I do feel there's positivity around health, okay? And positive intentions is what I mean, all right? Okay. Let me put these to the side. Let me glance at I have a little note here. So we have the overall messages. All right, we're going to do angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So let's see what the angels want to say to you. All right. Angels. What do you want to say? Expect a miracle. It's also, June is a great month to conceive. Numerology wise, astrology wise, June is a busy month. It is a month to enjoy family and be around family, and it is a positive month to conceive, okay? But that also means conceiving new ideas and opening things, birthing things. So this says expect a miracle, and it says thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy which has restored the health of, and it could be yourself, it could be whatever, it's a miracle. But that made me specifically think about children, but there could be a miracle, like literally, if you're waiting on a miracle, you need a miracle, expect one and ask God for one. Okay. Ask God for one, then expect it. Me, I'm backwards. Parents, all right, this talks about healing issues, but this talks about family issues, and it you know, in general, but it's a good time to be around family. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. You might feel, I mean, your parents might still be here, but if your parents are moved on to the other side, you might get a sign that you know, one of them are around. In particular, you know, their picture, if you have a picture of them, it could come up tilted, but also they showed me a cell phone that's like a picture of a loved one on the other side might just pop up, like if you have them in your phone or if you have them saved in cloud or something, like it could just pop up for no reason. Like they specifically showed me that, so that's for somebody right there. Yeah, be on the lookout for opportunities to see your parents or loved ones on the other side, or if you're a parent on this side and have a child, you know, whatever. Just be open, and also it's a great time, a great month to be with family, whoever family you have, okay? And it's a great time to heal. So there's going to be a lot of loving and healing energy. I do like that. That's really nice. All right. Let's get some Archangel Michael messages very, very quickly here. Numbers associated with these Archangel Michael messages are numbers 6, 8, 33. So deeper insights are at hand. Overall, the plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. All right. So that tells me there's a decision, a choice, and that's been coming out in your readings. There is a decision, there is a choice, and it's just saying to reflect on it. All right. Because I feel like there's a lot of joy and happiness around this choice, because we see 2 here and we see a lot of joy. But just be the real you, be your authentic self, and always pay attention for red flags, okay? But this says your greatest power comes from being who you truly are, and don't let anyone sway you from being anything that is not authentically you. And we have a blessing in disguise. That could be, you know, exchanging gifts. That could be meeting the right person, okay? The right connection, you know, exchanging numbers, getting hired, you know, networking. And that is the new soul tribe energy here. So there is a blessing in disguise, somebody new coming into your soul tribe, and they are for your higher good, all right? So what will come from that connection is far better than you could have imagined, and there might be some signs, synchronicities, or you might actually meet this person in the month of June. The energy, astrology wise, kind of flows beyond June and July, but there's a lot of emphasis on relationships and money. All right, more angel messages. Seraphina, I am the angel of families, and a happy change or addition is coming to your family. All right, for those of you want to conceive, very happy change. All right, very happy change, or adoption, whatever. This is around family, and she's holding a baby. All right, let's get some ancestor messages. We have the shaman deck, we have the ancestors, and I have an animal oracle, but I'm guided to use that for the ancestor part of this reading. Struggle. This has come out for a couple of the Aquarian readings, and you could be seeing 3s, 2s, or 5s. All right. This talks about the struggle, but there's a reason we struggle. I mean, I'm always drawn to this like higher focus, higher awareness. Okay, and there is a reason that you are you're really surviving the struggle. Okay, your spirit, your soul here, your soul is, the observer, but you're really surviving struggles, and that's a good thing. And I don't see you looking back. I just see you not looking back, not looking down. It's forward. All right. And I feel that you're going to have your second wind, and it's just not going to feel like a struggle. Even if you have the same responsibilities and there is no change, I just feel like you're going to have your second wind. It's just not even going to feel like it is a struggle. All right. Let's get some more messages. Anything? All right. Tiger. Ooh, Tiger. You are being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. So there might be some duty in June, responsibility that's put upon you. Know that you can do it. Okay, you can do it. Whatever this is, you were built for it. I just heard you were built for it. You were, you're the one, whatever this is. And there may be, this is for June reading. So just know that if there's something that pops up in June that's going to require you to step up in some way, just know it's meant to be. Okay. Family connections, respect people and kinship, but I do feel like that is what's entering. I do feel like it could be someone good looking coming here on the scene, because I channeled that. I think a few readings ago. I don't know. I do 2 readings a day, so if you like the readings, 2 readings a day, 10:30 p.m. with a live reading, Florida time. But yeah, I feel the person who's coming. And the new addition, and keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a baby. New addition can be a new connection, all right? A connection in work and love, exchanging numbers, someone good looking, built, stocky, or strong is who I feel coming toward you, okay? And it doesn't matter, man or woman. They just like, I just feel like you'll get sort of like that vibe off of it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's the vibe they're going to get off you. Who knows? All right. So now we are going to get into money. We already got the angels, the ancestor messages. We're going to talk about money. All right. Just money. Show me what I need to see for money for this Aquarius reading. Money. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. It also tells me you're going to need that money to spend on something. Remember, there was strong energy around finances in the pre-shuffle before love or anything else. Try to save some money or hold on to the money if you can in June. And try not to make any unnecessary purchases. Try to just keep them important. Maybe eat out less or something. Let's get There's something about paying yourself. There's something about saving money with June. Maybe you're going to be able to save more money. You're going to make more money. You're going to be able to put a little bit back. Or maybe you're going to get a bonus, or maybe you've overpaid, and they're going to knock something off of your bill. You don't have to pay as much. Maybe electric will go down. Gosh, wouldn't be that great? That would be so great. Electricity is outrageous these days. All right, well, there's changes in a connection when it comes to money, okay? And it could be coming in here soon, possibly from somebody who has Pluto or Jupiter, Sagittarius, Scorpio in their chart, or around that time. But keep in mind, I'm asking for June, but really, when we're doing tarot can read for months out on end. But keep in mind, this is a change, and we're talking about money. So there's a change in money that's about to happen. Yes, it's about to happen here. Give me 6 more cards. Because of the length of this reading, I'm not going to be clarifying everything like I do, only if I feel guided to, because I have so many sections that we're getting into that I don't feel that we're going to need to clarify so much, because we're going to break down the relationship part of the reading. So yeah, the 9 of Wands came out anyway. So there's some things that are happening in the background when it comes to your money that you're unaware of. And I feel with Jupiter here, it is going to be for your benefit, even if it's only temporary, right? It's just saying you might be able, to put a little back for June, but it might be saying you should, because maybe it foresees something that could happen in the future. I don't know. All right. But it's like saying, pay yourself first. It could also be maybe you're going to make a very important purchase for yourself that you've been putting off. For those of you looking to discover your purpose, or your purpose, divine purpose and connection to money, you might have that moment where you recognize what would truly make you happy. Like if you've been however you get your money, if you're not happy with how you get your money, or you don't get enough of it from wherever it comes from, okay? This might be gaining some awareness in June about how to change it. And at first, like, it could even just, like I see, it could be, start off temporary or small. But then there's something about your money. There's something that you recognize that you could change, and it would make you a whole lot happier. A whole lot happier. Give me 3 more cards. And because of that change, if you're thinking about making some sort of changes around money, it's saying go for it, okay? Go for it. It's also saying save, because there could be some rainy day, okay? Rainy day coming that's unforeseen, okay? And we have Aquarius reverse. We have Venus reverse, all right? And Venus does govern love and money. So it's saying be careful. And here we have the World, because it could have something to do with the world, or stock market or something, but it could have something to do with, like, the reason that there's a loss of income. It might be beyond the person if it were to happen like that. But I feel like there's more about awareness than a loss of income. I feel like there's more about awareness of how to save, or how to do something with money that would make you very happy. Okay, very happy. It's a choice. And you're about to make that choice. So I see that when it comes to some sort of money decision, you're really trying to tune into your intuition because you don't want to lose more money. You don't want to be more broke. But I just would say whatever that is, go for it. It's a yes, but if it's important, all right? If it's important and it's showing that it is connected to your happiness. Now, this is what the underlying part of the money reading is saying. Make sure that what you're using money on is linked to your happiness or home or something here. It's an important decision. It's a very important decision here. And so it's like an analogy. It's like if you bought a home and then the housing market crashed, right? And then you got all these high prices. So it's like saying, kind of hold on to your money. And I'm not saying there's none of that happening. I don't know. Okay. I am a part of this collective universe like you are. Okay. And I don't know. But what I'm saying is, it's saying here strongly to pay yourself first. And when I see that as a reader, save your money. Okay. Or make only important purchases that could maybe help you. But there's this intuition that I see you're trying to tell me about that. It's like you're trying to get with your intuition if you should do this or not when it comes to your money. Tell me about the High Priestess. New beginning. And maybe it's a partner as well, okay? You might have a partner coming in, a new partner, or a choice between partners. All right? Because I see Aries, Leo, Sag, or I literally see Leo, and I see Sagittarius, but I see somebody could have more of the sun in their chart, and someone could have more of Jupiter in their chart, or someone could have an age difference. And it might have something to do with money, long-term goals. There is a money choice for you that you two could make a lot of money. You guys would be very strong if you guys, financially or paired up, work together in some form or fashion. And then there's another choice where I feel like it's not really going to, money-wise, it isn't going to go anywhere. It's because I don't see money at all. I just see, talking about this, starting up. It's like starting something and then doing nothing with it. So if you have the opportunity to birth something that's like a business creation in June, or work with somebody or partner up with somebody, pay attention to who you partner up with. Maybe you already know who this is because I see the intuition here, and because you're trying to follow it. But there is somebody, and I don't know if you feel very good about somebody, but there is somebody who is a very strong financial partner, or someone who has a lot of knowledge about it. But I feel like it's more about a partnership, especially with this Jupiter right next to change. And this is somebody you're not in a partnership with. So if you're currently in a business partnership, you might be thinking about changes around that. Or if you're currently making money with somebody, because remember, this is about money, there might be changes. You might literally change that. Tell me more about this intuition. Because one will literally, you'll go more broke with, or you won't have any changes. You'll just stay the same. And one, there's a lot of financial growth. Tell me about the intuition. High Priestess. Now, signs associated with this money part of the read are Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo, Pisces, Leo again, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. Yeah, you're trying to figure out which one will you be more successful with. Okay, that's what I'm going to ask, and then we'll move on to the rest of the reading. Which person should Aquarius team up with for money, to make money? Which person can help Aquarius build their money? Because this is about money, so it could be anybody. Okay, it doesn't have to be like an investment portfolio type thing. It can be a person, a friend, or a family member, or someone you know. All right, and one can drain the bank account, where another one might have great ideals. Like, just there is clearly a good choice and a bad choice here when it comes to your money. Clearly, because I have the Five of Pentacles reverse, and then I had the Ten of Pentacles upright. You definitely have a decision here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. And I have Aquarius right there on the bottom. You are going to use your discernment, and you are in the correct energy to do it. Okay, you're very logical when you make this decision. And this is a person, okay? It could be a person. I mean, it's a soulmate. They're showing up as a soulmate. So there is a person that you can partner up with, or who can help you when it comes to money. Or vice versa, and it shows up as a soulmate, or the person on your mind, or a child, children. We have Virgo, Gemini here. We have the Three of Wands. Okay. I see a lot of money. I see a lot of stability when it comes to finances, especially if this other karmic energy is left out of the deal. All right, so Aquarians, when it comes to money, all right, you got your hands in the money. You got somebody else who is not good to be having their hands with the money, who is showing up, but not for long, showing up. And then you have someone else whose hands are real good with money. Okay. And what this is saying here is the person who has good money advice, or the person who is offering you something when it comes to that money and stability. I feel like you're going to pick the right person, because I see you here as a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, that's if you're trying, that's when it comes to money. You either got somebody coming in to advise you very good on money, family or friend, or someone on your mind, okay? Or you got a person, like you're going to team up with a person as a business partner financially. Okay, so now we're going to move on. We're going to get out of money, and we're going to get into love. And the rest of this reading is love. We got singles, couples, return person, starseed, and twin flame. All right, and I'm not going to close out with a bonus card, because I have so many cards that I pulled in the beginning for, the ancestor and angel messages. So we're going to get into singles. All right, so if you're single, or you know somebody who's single with Aquarius in their chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right, singles. Single, ready to mingle. Single, ready to mingle. All right, so somebody is single and ready to mingle. All right, right here it says, because I see love and accept each other. All right, and your relationship will magnetically transform. So that's love. So I don't know if this is a connection that you've just gotten into, or if you're dating, you're not sure if if this is going to go anywhere. But this is more or less love and accept each other. So I feel like you have someone who is going to equally love and accept you with balance. If you're single, you could have just recently, like I said, very recently met someone or about to meet someone, and I do feel like you're going to be able to have communication, because it talks about love and acceptance of each other and balance. And that's going to take communication to each other, right? How you feel. That's going to be a steady stream of communication. And my phone went off, and then I did see a lot of, I was just seeing a lot of Gemini in my mind. We have the Grim Reaper. There's a relationship that's over, and there's a relationship that's coming in, all right? So you might be meeting someone who's out of a connection, okay, and ready to mingle, okay? You could be ready to mingle, but there is a very passionate connection, all right? Very passionate connection. Definitely, if someone from your past is trying to come back in, I would definitely be like, it's over. Because this is showing up for some reason. So I don't know if there's someone who doesn't want to let go, or if this is just, this is confirmation that, yeah, it's time to go on and allow yourself to feel this passion. Finally, even if it's a cord cutting, just get that person that it's over with. Just get them out of your mind completely. Give me 9 cards. Oh, wait. Almost forgot this. Romance angels. Yeah. So this is why I think Grim Reaper came out. I think somebody's going to be like, because this is a singles read, and I think that somebody's going to be like, Aquarius, give us a chance. Don't be single. Give us a chance. And I think that, it's over. But we got passion here. 9 cards. Oh my God. Yeah. Passion for real. Some crazy passion right there. Whoever this person is, this person is wanting somebody to give it a chance. Maybe it's, like I said, it could be connected to you, connected to somebody else that you're newly with or about to meet. But this is the passion. The passion between you and this person are off the charts. Yes. 8 of Pentacles sideways. Someone is about to, someone's going through some sort of change, all right? But after this change, the pursuit is about to take place. Now, someone is going through, like I said, somebody could be going through, not that they're going through an ending, but like they're still having somebody who shows up in their energy, but they are moving on. They're trying to find new, and they're, somehow you and this person end up in each other's space or together, and that's where there's a lot of change that's going to happen. This person, I feel like, is going to feel so close and drawn to you like they've known you before. And I feel like they're going to focus on you because something's going to be different. Yeah. But we have the Page of Wands in the reverse, and that can talk about bad news. Now, it could be somebody can't focus because of this. Now, that I have to clarify. Tell me about that, Princess of Wands. Okay. Now, I think that you are exactly what somebody wants, because with the 9 of Cups under the 6 of Cups, which is pleasure, all right? And you, I mean, there's somebody's, you are the one for them. Look, they're even pointing at you. Look, you are the one. That's it. So I think that this is like, I feel like you could have sexually seduced this person. Like, or this is how this person may feel. I don't know, but this person is like That's it. You're the one. I don't understand why these energies are here. These are good. This is stuck. What is stuck? Unless, yeah, they can't focus. Okay, okay, okay. That's what it is. Somebody is, look, somebody is stuck and they are focused on you. Now, this person is showing up single, and I think they're about ready to come in. Yeah, we have the Fool here. That is Aquarius energy. So somebody is ready to come in and let you know now how they feel. So then this I don't feel is bad news at all. This is just somebody who wants to, I feel like, ask you out. The Page of Wands can be like asking someone out on a date. It can even be a little flirty. So, you know, this person might even send a little flirty message to see if it's reciprocated, especially if you haven't, you know, done anything with this person. But I just feel like if you have, this person just can't stop thinking about you, and they really want you to be their forever person. So this might not, you know, whoever is single may not be single much longer, because somebody's making a decision about Aquarius, or vice versa here. But it looks like somebody's making a decision about Aquarius, and they could be about ready to propose, or tell you how they feel with that Page of Cups right there. But it has to do, I feel like somebody's gonna be like, I want to okay, remember, June supports the birth of new things, and we have the birth or conception, and it can talk about conception. Okay, and somebody single, I feel like, is coming forward to say that they want to conceive or birth a new beginning with you. And where it goes is it could go here. No one knows, right? But the Lovers in reverse for me is making a decision, and the decision is you. Very simple. All right, so that was the singles. We're going to go into the couples. Give me 1 second to clear the cards. I'll be right back. Okay, couples. So if you're in a couple, this is your love reading. Keep in mind, no matter, even though I'm breaking it down, couples, singles, you know, whatever, keep in mind that it still doesn't mean that it's your reading, okay? Just only take what resonates with you, okay? Don't buy a narrative that's not yours, okay? And if it's positive and you want to claim the positivity, always claim that for yourself. And then if anything else other than that happens, you just deal with it when that happens. But don't anticipate anything bad to happen. Keep it all flowing good. High vibrational, romantic feelings. Okay, if you are in a couple, you might be feeling very friendly here soon with your person. Okay, feeling friendly with them, romantic with them. Maybe somebody at work, or maybe you guys work together. But that didn't come out. All right, let's pull a love oracle. New beginning, new beginning. Oh boy. This is the couples. Some of you might be going to get married, but also maybe some of you are going to renew your vows. Maybe some of you are going to, you know, it's a monthly reading. This is June. It might be a frisky month for you and your person. It might feel like it did in the very beginning. You know, you and your person might, you know, feel those special butterflies for each other. You might recapture that moment with one another. We got to see what comes out in the tarot. Hopefully, this is hilarious. You can't make this stuff up. This is a couples reading. Some of you, couples, might be affected with the twin flame situation. I don't know, because I'm going to do a twin flame reading, so I don't need this to come out now, but it's coming out now for the couples reading. And then we have the Phoenix on the bottom. Okay, now it just got confusing for me. Let's see. Give me 9 cards for the couples. 9 cards for the couples. Nine cards. If you like my readings, I post 2 videos every single day. But videos like this, I do once a month only. So they're only long like this once a month. And they're usually an hour to an hour and 15 minutes long. But like I say, after the live, anyone can just go to the timestamp. All right, 9 cards. The Devil reverse. So that sounds like... All right, some people who are in a couple, who may be in a karmic couple, may experience some challenges. There may be some of you who are a couple and meet your twin flame, and it causes a lot of issues, and maybe you and your person go through a whole thing. All right, and then maybe you guys renew your love and find love for each other. Especially if you were in a couple and maybe you met your twin flame, maybe there's going to be some change, you know, with that. But some of you, maybe you're in a couple, maybe you're in a new beginning, or you're in a couple, okay, and a twin flame comes in. So we have the Devil in the reverse. So whatever this is, because your twin flame is meant to be your catalyst. So if somebody is in a karmic relationship, there could be changes around that. Okay, this is just for the month of June, so don't hold on to this. This is just everything was going fine till the whole twin flame card came out. That was very unexpected for me. So that's why I said some of you might be in a relationship where twin flame affects it. Okay. Especially if a twin flame wants to come back and heal things and you're in a connection, that could be a problem. We got Pisces energy, Capricorn energy. 10 of Pentacles is in the center of this. And the 6 of Swords is in the reverse. The King of Wands landed on the Surrender card. Aries, Leo, Sag. But it doesn't mean that that's the person. It has a lot to do with somebody might be about ready to come toward, right? This can be a process. And for me, this is a go-getter. So there could be, like I said, for some of you, your relationship may involve a twin flame somewhere. And that's just the easiest way I can explain it. Give me 2 more cards. And there could be changes or something around that happen in June, especially with an awakening, okay? Somebody could awaken and return and want a relationship. But it doesn't mean they want a romantic relationship, but they want a relationship, okay? Or they want to make any of the past mistakes with you right again, okay? Because there is that unconditional love, that eternal love. And so keep in mind, some of you may have a twin flame coming towards you. We're just going to keep it real. And because this is a couples, so you might be in a couple with somebody and there's a twin flame involved somewhere. What is the advice? Or I mean, it's like saying In this case, you really aren't going to be able to be prepared for it because it could come out of nowhere. Eight of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed. Not going to see this coming because this person doesn't even, like when this person awakens and they instantly feel what they feel, they come toward their twin flame and then they want some sort of new beginning or relationship, and then that's where it could get involved. It could be tricky if someone's in a couple. Because a twin flame could want a new beginning and someone's in a couple. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I don't feel you could prepare because you don't see this coming. Because they don't even see it yet. But it's showing up here in the reading. All right. So next we are going to move on to starseeds. If this is not your couple's reading, don't claim it. Okay, don't claim it. Anyway, I'm going to clear these cards and do your starseed reading. Okay, this is for your starseed reading. All right, if you know what a starseed is, or if you don't know, okay, starseed is not a twin flame, okay, but twin flames are starseeds. And what do I mean by that? Okay, so a starseed is like a very high level soulmate. Okay, you are both from certain areas of the solar system, okay, of the universe, and you both come here with a purpose and you line up here, okay, on Earth, and you have a purpose together to make the Earth better in some way. There are many genres that people pick to do that. Starseeds. A twin flame is one soul in two bodies, so it's some people call it like your twin soul. However, and some people don't believe in it at all, and that's fine, but that's different than a starseed. But twin flames are starseeds, so I just wanted to try to make it clear without being confusing. But you can be with your twin flame, or you can be with another high level starseed soulmate. Okay. All right. So, you would be driven in purpose. There's a lot more information about starseeds on the internet, twin flames, all of that stuff. So if you're not sure. All right. Show me what I need to see for the starseed. Oh my. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Okay. So it's going to be important to stay authentic, okay? And some of you are either with your high-level soulmate, starseed, soulmate, not soulmate, soulmate. But some of you're about to meet them, okay? You're about to align with a starseed. Somebody could have Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus in their charts. But it says prosperity lies ahead. So for you and your starseed match, you're going to be very happy. Okay. And that's what I would expect to see. I wouldn't expect to see anything else because you're very high level soulmate, you know. It's not going to be petty squabbles and arguments, okay? Discussions, but not fights. Okay. Adjustments are required. Expect a powerful change. Make time for self-love. Self-love is important, and pay yourself first. Remember that came out. All right, so you just keep giving yourself love. Maybe you're meditating, maybe you're practicing presence, all right? Keep nurturing yourself, but pay yourself first, because you might be, helping a lot of other people at this time. Remember, you got to help yourself first. You got to stay replenished and strong so that you can help others. You are aligning with a starseed right here. And you're going to be very happy with that starseed. Or you're already with them. You could already be with them, and this is just confirmation. Maybe me and my person, we frequently do this together, and but whatever it is, it benefits mankind, the planet, the animals. It benefits some kind of way. Even just being on the frequency of happiness, right? You don't have to actually do something, just be happy. So if you're with your starseed soulmate, you would be happy with them. Expect powerful change, though. If not, I do feel like they're coming, or you're going to have some sort of destined, fated meeting. Starseeds, fall into my arms, so that I feel like there's going to be a connection that you just feel very connected to them. Fall into my arms, surrender. So that's the second card of surrender. Surrender has been highlighted strongly here, to surrender. And it talks about the opposite extremes of life. So, you definitely, this person is definitely going to be on an energetic level for you. Longing for home and homesick for the stars. So you're both longing for home. You're both going to feel a sense of familiarity with each other, okay? Give me 9 cards for the starseed reading. So you and this person might be having DNA codes activated. You might be going into sync, getting into whatever your purpose together here is. So it's a good time for awakenings, the month of June. The birth of many things, not just conception and real babies being born, but the birth of so many things. It's a very pregnant, abundant month for so much, just so much. But it is also saying, be careful with the finances. Now this here, you and this starseed, definitely here to do something. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, it's in the reverse. So this talks about all of the misfortune. And you're from someplace, like I said, here. I don't know if the person you're aligning with is from the same place as you, okay, but the same star system, but your mission is the same. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse, so that also this also may be lining up with some of the stuff. Expect powerful change, endings and beginnings. So there is a person or an energy that shows up as leaving, so that this connection can happen, okay? And it can be anywhere, because it's just however it happens. Work, home, friendships, whatever. It's just however it's meant to play out organically. That's why we have to surrender to it. For many, it has not happened yet. For Aquarius, the Chariot is reversed, because something else needs to be in place. And what needs to be in place for these 2 starseeds to come together is there is an energy that needs to leave. But there's nothing anyone can do about it but surrender. This is the highest advice for the starseeds. Just surrender. It might feel a little bit unsettling in the month of June, okay? Especially when it comes to your emotions. Starseeds, you might feel exceptionally sensitive this month. You might feel other people's pain stronger. But, and that's what I feel with these cards. I feel like you might feel the pain or the loss. And even if someone is leaving your life, and it's hard because you've gotten used to them or whatever, or even if you're consoling somebody else who is going through a loss, because it's not showing like loss as in, unalive. It's showing loss as in, just the energy being gone. So there might be something to being a little bit emotionally difficult. So this could be where this month you're missing family members, you're missing people, or there could literally be someone who's energetically leaving, and it is kind of a loss, and that can have to do with anything. but it could be a hard ending. So it could be a relationship ending, and it's very difficult, but it's important to cut it out because it's keeping you from your complete happiness and joy. But yet it's like, let's say you've been in a relationship for a long time, and it's like, okay, it's time to cut it off, and that's very difficult. But then, you know, there's something here on the other side of this about where does your happiness lie? But what kind of relationship it is can be with anything. You know, any relationship. Tell me about the star. Why is the star reversed? The moon. It's really showing to watch your emotions. Starseed Aquarius. The Tower. The Chariot reverse. It can even talk about overheated emotions as well, not just necessarily like being sad. You know, be very careful to watch the emotions. Because there's an ending that's going to be particularly difficult. Because it requires a lot of your energy, or it drains you. So, you're strong and you're brave. This change, whatever that's changing when it comes, and remember, this is the starseed part, okay? But whatever change is happening, whatever you're extra sensitive to this month that's hard, there is this other beautiful connection. There is a change and a connection, okay? So either there's a change and a current connection, or there's a change that you're aligning with your match, your starseed match. It's just a high level soulmate, guys, so don't make it all, you know, it's okay. I'm just trying to stay current with the terms, but it's just, you know, it's just a high level soulmate, not karmic. I feel like you're not expecting it. And some of you, if some of you have had any sort of, because starseeds can get plagued with so many things like autoimmune disorders, and twin flames too. So if any of you have had any sort of infertility issues, or if you've been having trouble healing something that you've been trying to get off the ground, if you're not, you could get pregnant if you've been having fertility issues. I see healing here. But some of you could also, if you're trying to birth something, get something started or new or off the ground or fresh, okay? I feel like you're going to be able to do that. I feel like if there's something that's been hard for you to obtain or acquire, you're going to be able to do that. Anyway, we're going to go, you are going to meet, or you're going to continue to be with your high-level starseed soulmate, or meet the one. But it does seem like there is a third energy that's leaving, and it's showing up that it could be very hard on you. As a starseed Aquarius, it could be very hard on you because, you know, you probably love or have feelings for the energy that's leaving. Anyways, I'm going to go into the twin flame reading, and I will be right back. Okay, for those of you, twin flames and separation, because nobody ever usually watches a reading for twin flames that are in connection, trust me. All right, so this is the last part of the reading, and if you're twin flame and separation, this might be your reading. It's just a general reading, okay, even for twin flames, so it might not be your twin flame reading either, but I feel that you will know if it is. All right, so we're going to get an overall energy for twin flames, and I'm using the twin flame ascension deck. It is important, if you have a twin flame connection, to focus on your ascension, because really your twin flame is your catalyst for your ascension, okay, so that you can do what you set here to do, okay, with or without them, okay. We have a feminine twin, so this might be confirmation that you are the divine feminine, all right, activating higher self, and that would definitely probably look like you meditating, practicing presence. Some people associate it with, you know, healing the wounded child or shadow work, but for me it's more about just going within. All right, let's pull some more oracle cards here. So this A lot of people who watch, whether they're male or female, they are in the yin or the divine feminine energy of receiving their person. And we have here, we have soulmate. Okay, some of you are choosing a soulmate over a twin flame, or some of you don't believe in it. Okay, some of you could also have a false twin. There's no cards that will bring that out, but we have your soulmate is already with you. Believe it in spirit and they will manifest physically. So just, it's also an advice of saying, look, if you're trying to manifest your person, and by the way, you cannot manifest your twin flame. You can't manifest that which is already you. It's like a dog chasing its tail. It grabs it and it can't hold on to it for very long. It's chasing something that's already a part of it. You see what I mean? So you can't cord cut a twin flame. You can cord cut other soulmate relationships, but twin flame energy can't be cord cut. So there is the advice of just ask for your person to be brought in, okay? Your highest divine soulmate, okay? And twin flame or not, they will bring it to you. Some of you just don't want a soulmate. I mean, don't want a twin flame, and I think that's what it's saying more than anything. And we have commitment and communication and action. Wow. Some of you, there's going to be a twin flame who wants a commitment, all right? And they're going to communicate. They're going to make a move. You could be seeing a lot of whales, okay? We have the whale tail, big dreams. For me, I always associate this with the divine masculine type of energy. And there we have divine masculine, okay? So, for some of you, you have a divine masculine energy or twin flame about ready to approach, okay? All right. Or message. This is more like internet, so it's more like they might message you, okay? Some kind of way. What? They told their mom about you. Oh my God. Some of them told their mom about you. All right. And that is an area sometimes it can be a problem, because twin flames, even though they're the exact same soul in different bodies, their energy comes across very different to others. And sometimes, you know, the other twin is not accepted by friends and family. So that's very interesting to see what they told their mom about you. I did a reading the other day. They told their family about you, and then their family's watching. I don't know if that's any relation, but leaving the karmic for you. Now this matches some energy that I'm seeing here, because I do see a third energy is leaving, and it's difficult. Now that's a karmic energy leaving, and it doesn't matter. It's either attached to you or to this person, which is your twin. This is your twin flame reading. Even though you have the same soul, they have their own mind and their own body. Family and friends don't approve of your connection, but whose life is it anyway? So maybe, you know, maybe their mother or a family or friend doesn't approve of this relationship. Maybe they approve of the karmic, but again, nobody's going to understand the twin flame connection except for a twin flame. Just not. And it even takes a certain level of ascension for a twin flame to understand a twin flame connection. You have meditation and silence, practicing presence every day, speeds up the ascension process. Astral visits in the 5D, okay, so you might wake up and remember seeing your twin or dreaming about them. You guys could be having astral visits. And we have tension, can't take it much longer. So there is tension in some situation. If it comes out in the tarot reading, I'll let you know. But I feel like it's karmic, because if someone's leaving a karmic connection, then there might be tension there. Ooh, wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Coffee cup on the bottom. Healthy choices landed on divine masculine. All right, so for some of you, there's a choice. And that came out the other day. That's been coming out in your reading. So it could be literally your choice, Aquarius, but there's a choice. And there's a choice that's like an energy that mirrors or mimics and not and it's more and it's showing up as, you know, somebody who reflects the wounds. It's more of like showing up as we don't like to say the narc card, but the narc showing up as the narcissist. So there would be a person who gaslights a lot or who, I don't know, mirrors back to you, reflects your wounds. So, and then there's this wedding rings. So for your twin flame, if this is your reading, there's going to be positive changes in a twin flame connection and negative changes in a karmic, and wherever the karmic is attached at. Okay, let's pull 9 cards and then we will be done with your reading. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants, you know, and it looks like twin flame. Okay, or maybe it's a soulmate because you said you have soulmate here as well. So either way, I feel like twin or soulmate. We got wedding coming up, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's a lot of stability. It's also a person in a committed relationship. Here's the karmic energy, and the karmic is going to try to sabotage it for no other reason but to sabotage it. They're only coming in to sabotage it, but you are looking toward your higher self, your abundance, your stability, your family. Yes. So just be careful of some karmic energy. If it's not attached to you, then it won't matter. Hopefully this other person will be cautious. But this is saying, you know, be careful, because when you're doing well or moving towards something, okay, loving yourself, paying yourself, that's definitely this Queen of Pentacles energy right here. Be careful for anyone who comes back around. And I'm not talking about exes. I'm just talking about anyone who comes back around. Because I got 2 cards of somebody who then comes toward you when you're doing good. And it's like some sort of false start or something false about it. And I feel that is the karmic energy. There's something false about this. So I feel like someone's going to try to start up with you, and it's saying not to, but it's showing up a person who, like there's someone in your energy or someone in their energy that is only sticking around for the money and the stability, or that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. So they could be being used. Your twin might be being used for their money and stability, or you might be being used for that, or both of you could. This is what's building up and coming to an end. That energy is leaving. Okay, it's in the 9s because the 10 of Wands is reversed. This is the tension building up. So whoever is in a karmic relationship, the tensions are building up. Okay. But it looks like there's a buildup of tension, and then there's a return. Yes. All right. So I do see for some of you, your twin flame does want to be in contact with you. Okay. They do want to say something to you, okay? But there's so much that they want to say, but they are actually not saying it as well. So there's a lot that they want to say, but they're not saying it. And it has something to do with this Ace of Cups in reverse and Page of Cups in reverse. And that might literally have something to do with tied to children and beginning and even conception. Because the Ace of Wands is here in the reverse. Because they're thinking. So they can think about anything they want. So can you. So this person is thinking about coming toward you. Okay. Returning. And then there's this energy of you're doing much better, okay, or you're doing good. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like somebody, okay, so there is somebody who is trying to sabotage a connection, and there is an energy that's leaving. The energy that's leaving is karmic, so all I can tell you is, I got wedding rings here, so for some of you, you're getting married to a soulmate or a twin flame, because both of them came out. Soulmate card came out too, but some of you have a twin flame about ready to make some sort of a connection, all right? Right now, just sort of stuck in their mind. Stuck in their mind. And then there's another energy who does only interferes or only comes in when things are going good to sabotage you, but it's not. Who's that Seven of Swords energy? Because the twin flame energy is down here. This is the twin flame energy is the energy that is sitting back, holding back, but wants to communicate, wants to talk. That's the twin flame energy. This energy over here is the sabotaging energy, and they're trying to sabotage your money or your stability. Tell me about that. Yeah, the devil. Could be somebody that's Capricorn in their chart and trying to sabotage, keep you from moving on. So there is an energy who might be trying to keep you from moving on or keep you from being in a twin flame connection. And then there's a twin flame who wants to talk to you. They want to talk to you, but right now they're not reaching out, and I guess you're not reaching out. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for moderators. Thank you. Just thank you everybody who showed up. I will not waste any more of your time. I hope you enjoyed the month of June. I love you guys. I will see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.